Tommy, how are you? I'm a few credits shy of my Wednesday degree. Thank you, Tommy.
Caleb Williams became the fourth rookie quarterback in NFL history to win each of his first 3 home games with 0 interceptions. He joined Tua, Russell Wilson, and Matt Ryan as the only 4 rookies to accomplish that feat. Again, winning all 3 of your first 3 home games without throwing a pick in any of them. Now, Caleb still hasn't seen much in the touchdown volume department, but shot or no shot, not turning the ball over is the most important thing Caleb can do this season.
The most important thing.
No shot, because the most important thing he can do is continue to push the ball down the field and lead us to scores. You're going to have some mistakes. That's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the growth anyway. Like Patrick Mahomes, I think he's like 11-9 touchdown to interception his last 10 games. But guess what? They're 7-3. So
there's a guy that holds the ball too long. And he's made a mastery out of it. He's holding the ball for 15 seconds.
So, yeah, I would say that's it's certainly vitally important, but it's not number 1 on the list.
I would say that is a no shot. You love the idea that at the end of a game that it's 0 interceptions. But I think that his rapport with his weapons and getting the ball out is more important to me, Cap. If he's trying to put it into a tight window and a DB is just faster to the ball, it happens. He's going to make mistakes, Cap, because he's a rookie. But also, could you imagine the other side of it? Hey, Caleb didn't throw an interception, but on third down, he threw it out of bounds every time. Okay, well, that sucks. You got to take risks in this game. That's all I'm saying.
Right. There's going to be some picks that are going to happen. Some are going to go off a guy's hands. I mean, you're going to make a bad decision. I'm okay with that if I see ascending players. I see him getting better.
That's fair. That's all fair. I love the 0 interceptions, but I also like the production and him getting it into a tight window and then succeeding. Yeah. That's what I love.
I just saw a stat on the TV. The Chiefs are 30th in red zone efficiency this year. 30th.
Saw that a little bit last night on third down. It's hard.
You got the greatest quarterback maybe of all time.
Yeah, look, we got to just be honest about Patrick Mahomes. He might be the best quarterback I've ever seen. He's also just not playing good football right now. It is what it is. We got to be honest about it.
That's fair. I can't disagree with you, Jay. Third down situations, like third and like short or third and goal, like it's nobody home. He ran all over the place trying to get a touchdown, but I'll never bet against him again.
But then they pick up Kareem Hunt off the scrap heap, 102 yards.
Nagy's got to work it for it.
Nagy had him going.
It's like, hey, Mahomes isn't sharp. Run the football.
Correct.
139 yards total.
Yep.
All right, Jay.
All right, Jaquan Brisker did not travel with the team to London yesterday as he has concussion-like symptoms. The Bears kind of have the safety position covered even without Brisker. Obviously, Jonathan Owens and Kevin Byard new additions to the roster this year, so you can get through the loss of Brisker, certainly this week with a bye coming up after London. But the reporting has been if Brisker gets cleared later in the week, they can fly him out later to meet the team and play on Sunday. Shot or no shot. The Bears would just give Jaquan Brisker the week off.
That's a shot.
Yep.
Because then I could give him 3 weeks off. He would have played last Sunday. He'd have this Sunday off. The following Sunday off because it's the bye. And the following Sunday, he'd come back. It'd be 3 weeks of rest. I'm worried about people. He's been in the protocol before. It's important that we think of this young man's future first, football second. So I would tell him, relax. If you want to start your vacation early or see the trainers or whatever you need to do, you're not coming to London.
I know he's super bummed. I know he'd rather be there, but it's about your health first. And thank goodness the Bears have enough talent to say Brisker's out, we'll just plug in someone else, and we still will be able to work well in the secondary.
Correct. Jonathan Owens, you're up.
It'll be fine. Because if it's not going to be Owens, it's going to be Jalen Johnson. It's going to be Byard, as we saw in the last game. It's going to be Stevenson, Gordon. Someone's going to make a play in that secondary.
Correct.
multiple guys going to make a play against Trevor Lawrence. It'll be fine.
Agreed.
Thank God for depth.
Agreed.
If the team had to rely on Jaquan Brisker making plays only, that'd be a problem. If it was just Brisker, but you got so much talent back there, Cap.
You do.
So I'm all the best to him. Heal up. Get ready for the stretch run.
Rock and roll.
It's okay.
Rock and roll.
All right, Shay.
All right, Adam Schefter talked yesterday about the Cleveland Browns and said that with them mired in this 1-4 start and stuck with the contract for Deshaun Watson, they are already open to moving players at the NFL trade deadline, which is in about a month. Most teams are going to be interested in Amari Cooper. The Bears probably won't. They don't need wide receiver help. But all season and all of last offseason, their right guard, 29-year-old Wyatt Teller, has been rumored as a trade candidate for Cleveland. He was an elite blocker a couple years ago, struggling so far this year. Obviously, context around that. And he's better than any of the options the Bears have at right guard. So, shot or no shot. If the Browns are fire sailing, Ryan Poles should try to trade for their right guard, Wyatt Teller.
What is the injury history? Like you said, injured right now. What is his injury history? That's what I don't know. And I would say anything to bolster the offensive line, of course. So that's a shot to be able to. But I want to know about him.
He hurt his knee against the Giants this year. He was a candidate to go on IR. I don't know if they IR'd him.
He's on my depth chart. He's IR.
So he can come back end of this month.
He looks versatile, Cap. He can play. You need him for center or right guard.
Yeah, I'm looking up their depth chart. Is Joel Bitonio back healthy?
Yes, at left guard for the Browns. Yeah,
because I don't know. This Tevin Jenkins thing, this dude's always hurt.
That's too bad.
He made the flight, but he's got the ribs. Now he's got an ankle. He's always hurt.
It's too bad, brother.
Bitonio now 32 years old.
What would it cost me?
That's a no shot.
Effectively, the question, and it doesn't even have to be a specific guy in the Cleveland Browns or a specific offensive lineman. Just making the point, there are going to be bad teams that want to sell. If an offensive lineman becomes available, are you giving up a draft pick to go and get one mid-season?
Depends who it is. If it's somebody that I feel like is going to be starting for me next year, yes.
Cap is saying productive and cheap. Thank you.
I'm willing to give you a good pick if I'm getting a really, really good player. Like, who's the guy on the line? Trent Williams. What'd they give up for him? A third and like a fifth when he was holding out for Washington? Maybe it was a second. That guy's the best left tackle in the game. So if you tell me the Browns call and go, hey, Jedrick Wills is available.
Yeah.
Fifth and a third they gave up to get Trent Williams. He's the best player in the sport at his position. He's older now, but he's been there. What if Jedrick Wills says, I want out? He was a number one pick, 10th overall in 2020 out of Bama.
Mm-hmm.
He starts at left tackle for the Browns.
Yeah.
Now, again, I haven't evaluated Jedrick Wills, and I wouldn't know what I'm looking at if I tried. I'm not a left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
But if my staff says, well, that dude's one of the top 5 left tackles, and we can get him, okay, I'm interested.
Yes. Well, you know what? Call Rizzo at ESPN Cleveland. Ask him.
I called him yesterday.
Oh, man.
The season's over.
He's pissed.
Yeah.
You see that clip on ESPN Cleveland? He is. I showed it to you.
Yeah.
Cap.
And you know that somebody else separate from you tweeted at me yesterday and said, I thought that was Cap. They thought that was me.
This
and we're both balls. We're the same age and the same guy.
Yes.
A little angry at times with our team.
Yeah. He was not happy. Yeah. But you dance with the devil, Browns. Look what you got. You got the worst quarterback in the league. Congratulations.
Yeah. And you only owe him $150 million more.
It has to be said, Shay. I think we might have been talking about this off the air. There are some athletes that can just be able to say, here are my personal issues, but I'm focused on football. It is clear that Watson is a walking, breathing lifetime special. That's what it is. Those are those movies that come on against the NFL on Sundays.
Yep.
That is one of those, the Deshaun Watson story of how this SOB, this allegedly disgusting individual, cannot find a way to play football because, yet again, came across yesterday, another payoff of another accuser.
I can't wait for the FX show like they're doing with Aaron Hernandez. Have you seen the clips from that?
I have.
That looks like maybe the worst television show that's ever been.
Yes, I see it.
There's no way I'm watching that.
You know what's funny? Over the weekend with my in-laws, they had it on. And I walked in. I'm like, I'm not interested. Like, hey, the Aaron Hernandez. I was like, I'm not interested in this at all. I said, I know it chapter and verse. Not interested.
It looks like a student film.
They're into it. And I was just like, I'll be on the patio. Thank you.
God bless.
I'm like, they're into it because you know what it is. It's not for us. Those shows are not for us. Those shows like the Clippers owner, the former Clippers owner, that's not for us either.
You know that was actually good though. Yeah, I watched. It's pretty good.
So you like Lawrence Fishburne as Doc Rivers?
It was.
I heard the
the whole story. It was just good. It was good.
You're talking about the Don Sterling one?
Yeah. It's called Clipped.
It's not Blake's fault. Don't blame him. Blake's not a racist, baby.
Did you know Lawrence Fishburne when he was cast as bro? He didn't even know who Doc Rivers was.
Not even a sports fan.
That's crazy. How you don't know who Doc Rivers is?
He's a thespian. He is not even in sports.
We'd like you to play Doc Rivers.
That's what it was.
Kind of a doctor. Basketball.
Brad Pitt played Billy Bean in Moneyball, and then Brad Pitt talks about he knew nothing about baseball. He had no clue. He was a football guy.
Well, he was great in the movie.
Yeah, fantastic.
Big Magic Johnson. What has he done? What do you mean? What do you mean, Anderson Cooper? He's telling you, like he's, a mogul and owns stuff. Wow. Terrible. Can you squeeze in one more, sir?
Very quickly, I want to ask about the baseball playoffs. The division series all tie at 1-1 for the first time ever, but specifically one player. Aaron Judge, who will be the American League MVP, is making a very severe habit out of sucking in the playoffs.
Yep.
I actually didn't realize how bad this is. For his career, he's hitting 208 with a 760 OPS in 207 postseason plate appearances with 70 strikeouts. So far this postseason, he's 1 for 7 with 4 strikeouts. He also owns the single worst strikeout rate in postseason history. Shot or no shot, Aaron Judge just can't handle the bright light.
Choke on that.
That's a shot. Cap, you know why it's a shot? Because you know why we still hold in reverence Reggie Jackson or Derek Jeter? Because in the big moments, they came through in October. Didn't they call Jeter Mr. November too? Because they went into November one season?
They did.
Okay, so that's why we still say, hey, October, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Because guys like Judge and Bonds and some of these guys, when it comes to postseason, they can't get it done. And you can say the same thing for Pete Alonso until that big home run he just hit to get the Mets into the next level. Same thing.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I would say is they pitch around him. Like, they don't give that dude a lot to hit.
And how is he striking out 70 times in 200 at-bats?
Because he's absolutely trying too hard. He's trying to make a play.
It's still, but the results are what they are. That's a shot. Deny it. The numbers are what they are.
They are. He's got to be better. He's got to be.
You want him on your team?
I'll take it. Imagine what he'd do at Wrigley. Oh, my God.
Seriously.
Yankee fans are going to want him launched out of there at the end of this playoff run. If they lose to the Royals and Aaron Judge strikes out 11 times in the series, get out. The Yankee fans will hate him.
Yeah. So, there you go. There's a lot of examples of that, Cap, of just bad postseason play. A lot of it.
It is. Oh. I still think he is going to have some moment in the postseason where he's going to hit a big home run. All right, there he is.
Yeah,
he's back.
It's usually just the one to break through, right?
Yes.
Like we saw with Pete Alonso. Bad September, not good in the postseason. Then the big hit.
Kerry Carpenter, more postseason moments than Aaron Judge.
Yeah, tell us about it. No questions.
Oh, let's go on.
All right. Around the NFL is coming up next for Alvin Greer at 8:35. Gene Tennis went 2 for 20 in the 74 playoffs for the Athletics.
But he made a great throw when he cut in front of the other outfielder and threw a strike on a fly to the plate to nail somebody. And everyone remembers that. That's right. Do your part. Do your job.
Around the NFL is next on Kap and J.